All right, y'all, you made it to Friday. Friday max effort upper. Okay. Today's max effort lift is either a 1 rep max bench or a 1 rep max floor press. I'm going to be floor pressing because I don't have a bench. If you don't have enough weights to truly max out on a lift, then what I would do is I would get to the heaviest that you can do. And then do drop sets with that. That way you can still get that lift in, you can still get repetitions with it, but you're just not going to max out. That's okay. That's okay. You got a barbell. Okay, so today's workout, like I said, your max effort lifts. We have some accessory with battle ropes. I don't have battle ropes. I'm assuming most of you guys don't have battle ropes, so I'm going to show you how to modify that. And then we have an EMOM, a pump EMOM. You will get to pump on the EMOM. Okay, and then we finish off with a bunch of body building movements really quick all together. Okay, so since we are benching, we want to make sure we turn on our chest muscles. A lot of us, especially us ladies, have a hard time turning them on. One of my favorite openers for doing that is doing either a med ball squeeze, which we've done before, right between the arms, and we're squeezing through in here so we can turn on our pecs and we can also turn on our lats. If you don't have a wall ball or that sort of thing, you can grab any type of ball. You can use a soccer ball, anything that will kind of fit through here, and you can squeeze really hard. So this is what I would do. Okay, you're gonna take your med ball, okay, in your forearms. It's not gonna rest on your chest. We're also not gonna be leaning back. Okay, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a fist and you will squeeze as much as you can. While you're squeezing, you don't want to shrug up. You want to make sure you're also squeezing your armpits together. Okay. Typically, I don't start feeling this right through in here until about 30 seconds in. Okay, I would go ahead and make sure you set a timer for about a minute, or maybe you can do a full song. Whole time you're doing that, you're probably going to be by yourself, so don't feel really self-conscious about your breath. A lot of you guys in class are really breathe heavy to make sure you can get the most amount of oxygen to those muscles. Okay, once you guys have done that, you can go ahead and move on to your bench. Now, a couple things. Like I said, I am doing floor press. So a couple things when you set up for floor press, or even when you set up for bench, a lot of times I see people setting it up really close to your chest. So when you lay down, you actually have to press it up to start the lift. Okay, so when you go ahead and set up your hooks, make sure that it's high enough so that you're really not pressing that far out of your hooks. Okay, couple things. We want to make sure that you are squeezing your butt the whole time, and we want to make sure that we're super active with our back and that our shoulders stay on the floor. Okay, so floor press, bench press is just a greater range of motion. Starts right between the nose and the chin. I'm going to press up and out over my chest. Okay, I'm not going to start the lift yet. I'm going to make sure my butt is squeezed, and I'm going to make sure my shoulder blades are tacked into the floor. Okay, from here, I'm going to try to break that bar apart, trying to snap that bar apart on the way down. And as I come up, I'm going to pull that bar apart. Okay, break the bar apart on the way down and pull the bar apart on the way up. Okay, and then we're going to rack. So when we do this, okay, when I talk about breaking the bar apart, like I'm trying to like break it in half like this. So as we're descending, I'm breaking it this way. What that does is it keeps your shoulder blades tacked on the floor. And as we press up, we're pulling the bar apart. So I'm trying to pull it in half this way. We're pulling it apart on our way up. And you can see my shoulders. My shoulders stay in the same position all the way down and then all the way up. But if I don't engage that way, do you notice how they can move more all the way down, all the way up? We don't want any of that. We want to make sure they're back intact to the ground, okay? So that's going to keep you in a really safe position. That's going to make sure you actually use the muscles you need to use for that lift, okay? So 1 rep max bench, 1 rep max floor press. Have fun with that. Okay, so your accessory, after you get done with that, your accessory is going to be 4 sets of 30 seconds of battle ropes. Now, battle ropes, if you don't know what they are, you attach them to a pole or upright. You have a rope in each hand, and you're doing this, okay? You see them a lot in, I don't know, fight gyms or, other HIIT classes or that sort of thing, we typically don't do them, but they're a really great exercise to do. Typically working your shoulders, okay, and also some core stability, and then also cardiovascular as well. I don't have that, so what I'm going to use is I'm going to use my wall ball and I'm going to slam it, okay? So I'm just going to do wall ball slams. I typically don't like to slam wall balls because you don't really get the same benefit because they bounce and that sort of thing, but that's what I got. So that's what I'm going to use, okay? You're going to do it for 30 seconds. Up, slam it down, up, slam it down as hard as you can, okay? That's your accessory. Rest as needed between sets. You're doing 4. Now, today's Metcon is a very quick EMOM, okay? EMOM 6, you alternate exercises. So your first exercise, you're going to do 9 push press. I want you guys to choose a push press weight that you can do all 9 in a row, okay? And then you guys are going to do max effort pull-ups, okay? So we did pull-ups earlier in the week as part of your accessory. Today we're going to do part of your Metcon. So as a review, you guys can, in classes, I probably wouldn't allow this because I'm just mean like that, but you guys can work from the rack for your push press. So you did push press earlier in the week as part of your complex on Tuesday. Today, we're going to go ahead and do this in part of your Metcon. My battery is low. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so what we're looking for, obviously here, elbows in front of the bar. Whatever weight that you can do 9 of them in a row, you're only going to do 3 sets over the course of the 6 minutes. Now, if you want to switch it up and you don't want to use a barbell and maybe you want to use dumbbells, be my guest. Go ahead and use that. You're doing 9 push presses. Your second minute, you're doing max effort pull-ups. Okay, so if earlier in the week for your pull-ups, if you did bent over rows or if you use the kettlebell, what I would encourage you guys to do is still do bent over rows, but I would use a different external object. So for example, if you use your kettlebell or dumbbell, go ahead and grab a barbell and do bent over rows. Okay? The second thing that you can do, I don't have this set up for it because I don't have the space, but the second thing that you guys can do is you can do bar rows. So you can set your J hooks up so that you can get underneath of it, and inverted bar rows so that the body is underneath the barbell and you can row to the barbell, okay? Still, you're alternating between pushing and then pulling, all right? So that second minute, you're doing max effort. While that first minute is only 9 reps, second minute is max effort, okay? And then for your finisher, okay? This is going to require very light dumbbells, very light kettlebells. I'm going to use my change plates. So I'm going to use 5-pound plates to do these. This is 3 rounds of 60 repetitions. There is no rest with this. So this is 180 repetitions as quick as possible. So it is meant to be very light. And you like 5-pounders, and maybe I'm going to use my 5-pound change plates. Okay. Something like 10s or 15s. That's not the goal of a finisher. Okay. Finisher is as quick as possible and as few sets as possible. So we're going to do 20 tricep extensions, 20 bent over flies, and 20 floor press. So I'm going to show you, I'll do 5 reps of each exercise. I'm going to show you how that finisher is going to look. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my 5-pounders. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do standing tricep extensions just because then I'm going to go straight from there to my bent over flies. Okay. So arms up, elbows by my ears. I'm going to do 5. Then I'm going to do bent over flies. Bent over, arms out. So you can see me from the front. My arms are slightly bent. Okay. Squeezing the shoulder blades. From there, I'm going to go back down to the floor and do my floor press. Okay. We're going to do 20 repetitions of each of those exercises. 20 tricep extensions, 20 bent over flies, 20 floor press. After I'm done my floor press, I'm going to stand right back up again and do my tricep extensions. It is back to back to back. All right. If you guys have any questions with today, Want me to look at some video analysis of some of your movements? Please send them my way, 540-421-2758. I'm here to help. Have fun today, and I'll talk to you later.